Friday, I got this old gun rack from my mother's house the other day, and it's seen its better days. I found it in the storage room, and you can tell it's that's a tack. You used to have some little lead cloth things here for the guns to set on. It's pretty dirty. It's still got nails sticking out where it was nailed to the wall. Plywood backing. It's just not in great shape. I built this in 1968 in the 8th grade wood shop. So I'm going to try to clean it up and get it to looking a little bit better than what it does now. Alright, I guess that's it for now. Let's see if we... Alrighty, I got them beat out a little bit. Now all we're lacking is just a little, pretty loose. There we go. I don't know what to put on there, but I think it has paint. Little paint splatters all over. So I don't know what to use to get that off and to preserve it, because I don't want to have to redo it. I can redo it, but I don't want to have to. That's not closing like it should. Probably because it got wet in a damp building. Alright, let's see what I can do with it. Alright, got it. Fairly clean. I don't know what that is, but it won't come off. It's not too terribly bad a shape, considering it is stuffed away in a old store building that was leaking. It's not in too bad a shape. I want to see what we can do about getting some of them little white spots out of there. I don't think they'll come out, but I'm going to try. Alright, that's it for now. Alright, I'm going to try a little bit of lacquer thinner to try to get this a little better. Not real bad, and I can put a clear coat on it. Let me see if that lacquer thinner do anything to these little old white spots. You know what? I think it might be gonna take them white spots off anyway. Them little white spots are all over that thing. from Mom and them painting that old store building that it was in. It was a storeroom, but it was a game room also. Alright, let's see. Let's see, where's a good spot? How about right here? There's a lot of white spots right here. So let's just see. If we can do any of them any good. It looks like they're disappearing. That one right there. Did it disappear? I believe they're disappearing. I believe that's going to take those spots off. Look at there. Or did it? Are they coming back when it dries? Flip it over. All right, let's take a look. Is that better? All the little spots ain't completely gone, but by golly, it's a whole lot better. Keep working on that. We'll see what happens. So them white spots all over the top of this and all around and the bottom. Let's take a look. See. We can get some of them out. All right, let's see here. I think it looks much better. All the little white spots are gone. So that paint job that they did inside didn't hurt anything. All right, I think all we like is right there in that dang little old groove. There's a few white spots. There's a few white spots right over there. And maybe in this little groove here. And right there. There's some right there. Just a little bit. Let's see if I can fix that a little bit. See if we can get right in that groove there. By golly, I think it's going to turn out fairly good, considering what it's been through. I think it's going to survive. Alrighty. I think it looks pretty good. Look at it maybe tomorrow in the sunlight. Let me turn this back on. Look at it tomorrow in the sunlight, but I think it looks fairly good. I might do something to this old plywood on the back. I may sand it and put a coat of something on it. And this back part of this thing here, where it ran, and I didn't really care, I guess, you know, I mean, was in 8th grade, 9th grade, no, 8th grade. So I just made the front look pretty good and didn't worry about the back so much. So anyway, but it turned out much better than I thought it was going to turn out. Got more little white spots, it sure is. Couple here and there. Alright, I'm going to work on them and then see if we can maybe get some clear coat on it. Alright, that's it for now. Alright. Back don't look too good. I never did, apparently, when I was a kid. I did this and I didn't finish the back. I just finished the front, and you can tell that I had some runs on the back, but it was all on back. You know, I finished the front. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little sandpaper on this, and a little sandpaper on the bottom, and then I'm going to give it a clear coat. Of course, I'm going to clear coat it all over. Looks a little better. don't want to take off too much because I want it to be dark like the front. Maybe all the sanding I need to do. Front cleaned up pretty good, but as you can see, this is still really dark down through here and on the side, like right here. And I kind of put a little bit of sandpaper to this one, and it looks a little bit better. Now, you can actually see the wood in it now, which I took a little bit of the finish off. But I think once we get some clear coat over the whole thing, it'll look pretty good. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to take a little bit of this dark junk, built up junk off, and see if I can't get down to the original finish there. Clean it off a little bit. Just got water in this thing. Bottom don't look too great itself. Just gonna I think I'm gonna hurt it more than help it. So I'm probably just gonna clear coat this. And then we can let that dry. Back looks a little bit better. I put some clear coat on it. I think it'll look alright. Now I might have messed this up by putting sandpaper on it. I don't know. But I'll find out. But I think I can put like clear coat right back on it. And I think it'll be okay. But I don't know. Alright, you can see right there. And right there where I took the, and right back here. And right over here. Where I took the sandpaper a hold of it. Right there. Alright. A little bit of wood stain. I'm going to get a little on a Q-tip. Use a lot. There. Just want to put it on and take it right back off. Just on the dark spots. It's a little darker stain, so you don't want to leave it on very long. Just want to get it on there and get it off. I think that's going to work out pretty good. Show you what it'll look like. Right there, do you see that? Hard to see out here in the sun. There it is right there. Let me give me a little bit of stuff. Now I'll show you what I'm going to do right here. That there, and right there. And then wipe it off. Yeah, it's not no longer there. The empty places. Need to do some right there. There and there. And then get it off there. Alrighty. do a little sanding on that thing. Right? It looks too good now on the back and the bottom, and it's too dark and it's red. So I'm gonna knock some of that down. Looks better than it did when I first started. It's got a little bit of a tint to it, but at least it's got a little bit of a finish on it. I got to redo this part right here. I did this part. I didn't finish down here. Alright. This off for a second. Yeah, it looks better than that old red stuff, and it looks better than not having nothing on it. On the plywood on the back. Bottom you really can't see much. Down here in the sun you might see it. Looks a little bit better now. Not perfect, but better. Alright. Now I'll let that dry, and then we'll put a clear coat on everything. And then I think that'll do it. Guess that's it for now. I think that looks pretty good on the bottom and the back. The back of the look at this part is much better than it was when we started, for sure. Is it original? No, it's not original. But it's redone by the original. Yeah. All right. I guess that's it for now. Let's all right, had a little bit of the side that kind of ran over onto the front, and right there was an old run that I had back in 1968. I kind of sanded it off just a little bit, and there's one right there that I'm going to sand off a little bit. Let's see if I can get that one too. I don't want to do too much. There we go. All right, got it back down. So let's let me put a little bit of stain on them. Get that stain right back off. Not an exact match on stain either, but it looks pretty good. Where was that bottom one at? Right there. And right there. All right. Does it look better? I think that looks a little better. Now then, we'll kind of touch up on this end. Voila. A little bit of a red tint to it, but once we get our once we get the clear coat on it, I don't think you'll be able to tell. Went ahead and did the inside. So now it's got a coat all the way around. All right. We'll look at it in a minute. Guess that's it for now. All right. I think I've got a coat on everything, front and back, and it's original finish on the front with the clear coat, and I didn't have a choice, but well, I did. I finished the back because I was too lazy to do it when I was in the 8th grade. So, but stained that plywood and put a clear coat on it. So, all right, I think I'm through. I let it dry off. If it don't rain on it first. Let it dry off and then get it in the sun somewhere and take some pictures. And I guess that's it for now.